Hello, 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 YouTube. It's Dr. Shelley here of Wealth Builder Mastery and Dr. Shelley Nash Coaching. It's so good to see you here tonight. I got off my job early today, and so I thought I would do a live tonight. We'll see if I can keep going without my cat interrupting us. I may have to go open the door. I can see the paw going under the door, and the scratching is happening. So we'll see how that goes. But I wanted to get on to talk to you tonight about the 5 steps that you need to take or need to have in place to start earning and learning to earn income online, right? I'm going to just see if he'll stop doing that. So I'm going to go on live with TikTok in just a few minutes. I just wanted to give you a few minutes to get going, to get started. Let me know if you're here. Let me know in the chat where you're coming in from. And we'll get started. I think he might just go away. He might eventually just go away. So let's go live on the TikTok and get started. 5 steps to earn income online. Learn and earn income online. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome. I'm Dr. Shelley, or Shelley, however you want to call me. About 18 months ago, I was stressed out, struggling, and just getting by. I was not feeling well. I was nauseous. I was living paycheck to paycheck, barely making ends meet, and I was highly educated, busy professional. And this is what was driving me crazy, because I had gotten myself in a lot of financial debt, credit card debt, other kinds of financial debt, took chances with businesses that I had. So I got overextended. That's the word, overextended with expenses. And then when I started having some roller coaster of my income, my coaching business income, it really was stressful. And so I was just looking for another solution. I was looking for a way to earn passive income, to earn income. I knew earning income online was possible, but I didn't really know how to do it. I wanted to have a passive income that I didn't have to do that much work, but the income would still come in. Isn't that everybody's dream? So I wanted to have a recurring income stream. I wanted to set myself up for retirement, to have income coming in when I was retired. So thanks for coming in, guys. If you're here with me tonight for the first time, put a 1 in the chat. If you don't know anything about digital marketing, put a 2 in the chat. Let me know where you're coming in from. I'm from Arizona, AZ. Where are you coming in? What is your state you're coming in from? And tap the screen. Let people know that we're here. I'm going to talk more about how I got started with digital marketing, why I got started with digital marketing. I'm just going to share this out to a few people that I know. You can share this out to the people you know. And we'll get started. Oh, I have 3 more people I can send to. Oops, that's not the right thing. Oh, go away. So I can send it to 3 more people, I think. I want to send it to my friend that I started in this business. Oh, I think she's doing a live. That's why it won't let me send to her. Anyway, so what are you guys up to? What are you up to tonight? Are you interested in learning how you can start to learn and earn extra income online? All right, so I've shared with my friends. Tap the phone. I don't think if I tap my phone it does anything, but if you tap your screen 5 to 10 times, it's going to push it out so other people can see what we're talking about tonight. I got off my job a couple hours early today, and so I've had some extra time to come on live tonight. Wasn't really planning on it, but you know what? When you're in business for yourself, you have to take those opportunities to come and do your business in the pockets of your day. And that's what I like about this business, is that you can do it in your free time. And you can choose not to do it if you don't feel like it. But I'm telling you, if you're choosing not to do it too much, then it's not going to earn you you very much income. So tonight I'm going to talk about the 5 things you need to have in place in order to have a successful online business where you're learning and earning as you go. I was 18 months ago, really stressed out, struggling, just getting by. I'm a highly educated professional. I've had a doctorate degree in chiropractic. I'm retired from that. I've done a massage therapy for 13, 15 years. So I had a holistic career. I have a fashion career and textiles and clothing degree, work in fashion. And then I started coaching mindset, worked with the amazing Bob Proctor. If you know Bob, put Bob in the chat, and teach his material for a mindset, because basically I would say I'm overall a healer. I'm a healer, and your mindset is everything. And even though we can hear people say mindset is everything, until you start studying that, until I studied with Bob Proctor, I really didn't know what that meant. I really didn't know what that meant. And I'm not going to teach that to you tonight, but it changed everything for me to learn what he had to teach and how he had to teach it. So I became a coach then, and I started coaching people with confidence, self-image, style, and their mindset, their money mindset, everything that has to do with coaching. So then a few years ago, my coaching client, some of my coaching clients weren't paying me, and this caused me a whole lot of stress. Because, when you're expecting to get income on a regular basis and it doesn't come, but you still have the expenses, who's been there? Who's been there? Say me in the chat. That, it's just the worst feeling. I was nauseous. So I was starting to look for other ways to earn income, but I didn't want to spend a lot of time at it. So I saw that a friend of mine was doing something, a fellow coach friend was doing something. She was doing it online. She seemed happy. She seemed like she was earning a lot. So I finally reached out to her and I asked her what she was doing. She said it was digital marketing. And at the time, I didn't have a clue what digital marketing was. I didn't know at all what it was. And so I have learned so much in the last 2 years about digital marketing because I was ignorant to it. I was ignorant to how you could earn income online and have a passive income, a recurring income, automated income that came in 24/7, whether you were sleeping, whether you were doing other things. I wanted that because my mentor, Bob Proctor, had told me that unless you have multiple streams of income, you need to have multiple streams of income coming into your one account. And that's what's going to give you freedom. You need to have that income source that comes in while you're sleeping. But I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know how to set it up. I thought I had to have the right connections. And even though I knew Bob Proctor, I still didn't have the right connections that were teaching me how to set up a passive income or earn a passive income. And I thought it was going to cost me a lot to invest in having that. So I really thought that I wasn't ever going to do it. And so when my friend told me, oh, this is like one-time investment, 100% profit, I mean, all these cool things about this business, then I said to her, it was a Wednesday. I remember it was a Wednesday and I was getting paid from my job Friday. So I was like, well, I'm not able to do it until Friday for sure. But even Friday, I have all of that stuff from my paycheck is divvied to other places. So I don't really think I can do it. And then she said she had an installment plan. And I thought, okay, well, maybe I can do that because the installments were every 2 weeks, which is what I get paid from the job. And so I was willing to take a chance. And so I took a chance on Friday when I got paid for my job and I invested in an installment plan and I started. And this is the key, you guys. I started and I didn't know a single thing. And within a week, I brought in my investments. I replaced my investment. I got it back. And I still hadn't invested the whole thing because I was on the installment plan. And within 2 weeks, I doubled my investment. I was just doing what they told me to do. I was going step by step. Okay, sorry. King, I just noticed that you were commenting. I'm not actually sure. Is there a question there? Is there a question? It looks like you were in marketing in your life. And yes, so digital marketing is kind of an interesting thing. Digital marketing, and I appreciate your comment. I appreciate your questions. This is just a live, so I'll explain as much as I can on the live. And the best way to get all the information, of course, is to go to wealthbuildermastery.com. That's my business. And you can get all the information there. You can email me your questions. So in case you're not able to stay on, but digital marketing is the way of the future, really. Digital marketing really grew and grew and grew during COVID because everyone had to go home, had to leave their jobs. And they liked it at first because they just watched movies and they, were playing with their kids and spending time with their family. But then eventually they started to worry because they needed to have a source of income coming in. So people went online and the resourceful, creative people started learning how to earn an income online. And then the businesses, the brick and mortar businesses, they also have had to go digital during COVID. And then we know, if you know marketing and you know brick and mortar businesses, you know that they actually are projected to be going out of business. The brick and mortar stores that we see today, 15 to 20 years from now, probably won't even be there because of the way of the future. So they also have to know how to market themselves online. So we have four digital programs, educational programs, that you can learn how to market online. So I have a coaching business, so I can use the information that my company, Legacy Builders, sells, the information about digital marketing, like going to college. So it's like I'm going to college and I'm learning about digital marketing. So I could use that information to promote my coaching business or any other product or service that I had. So that selling so it's not really an idea, it's education. It's becoming highly skilled at techniques and tools of digital marketing. So going through weekly training, daily training, learning about how to market online, how to market through digital means. This is not an MLM. This is not anything that has multi-levels. There's nobody under me. There's nobody over me. It is an educational product. And so it isn't a physical product, which is the best thing because it gets purchased and then you learn, you study, you have a program that you follow. And then you have weekly training from my $6 million mentor, which comes on live with you twice a week and trains you in techniques and tools for going on the different social media channels to promote either the programs we offer or your own program, product, or service. So you sell actual products. Well, if you can use some of these skills that you're going to learn in digital marketing and marketing online and marketing through social media channels, you can use the skills to sell actual products as well if you want. So it's just up to you whether you want to do that. But I find that it's easier to have a product that someone can purchase and study and get trained on versus having to mail a product to somebody, having to stock product, or having to get a certain percentage. So the beauty of digital marketing, as I said, this is a live. I can't explain everything to you in 5 minutes. So when I first started learning this, I was like, I don't get what they're saying. I said the same thing. I was like, man, they sound excited, but I have no idea what they're talking about. It took me, I would say, a couple weeks after I even started to really start grasping what it was I had. But I was starting to earn as I learned. So it just depends on how much you are in enough. They say if you're in enough pain or if you have enough desire, then you're willing to take a chance. So if you want more information, you can go to wealthbuildermastery.com. I'm going to explain some things here tonight. Sit back, listen, have a cup of coffee or whatever you're drinking, maybe eat your dinner, and just listen and educate yourself on what it is. If you don't want to learn any more, then you're fine. You know, you can go and watch someone else tonight. So that's been my experience so far. So let me know where you're coming in from, King. I'm in Arizona. Anyone else, let me know where you're coming in from. If you're watching me for the first time, put a 1 in the chat. If you're new to digital marketing, put a 2 in the chat. And then I can see who's here and what you know and what kind of things you might be interested. In the side box, I put best side hustle because it is something where you set it up. You then work just 2 hours a day in the pockets of your day, or I work 2 hours a day in the pockets of my day. Today, I'll just give you the example is that I worked, what time did I go to work? I didn't really work. Oh yeah, I woke up early. So I made a couple videos this morning, but mostly I post 3 videos a day. I go live every day if I can. I wasn't planning to go live today, but I did. So 3 videos a day, go live during the day, respond to questions from my videos. And then that's pretty much my work day. I post during my lunch. I posted another video. So I might make the videos and then I post them later. So really it's the rest goes automatically. So once you get someone's attention and they go to your website, like mine, wealthbuildermastery.com, there's a little link in my profile. You can just click that. But once they go there, then they get automations. Yes, they get signed up in an email list. That's the way of the future too. I know you already are getting emails from things you've signed up for. I'm getting them too. Sometimes you unsubscribe, but we're interested, so we want to know. So you get signed up to these regular emails for the next 30 days to help you understand what's going on, to videos from my $6 million mentor, to a video welcome from me, and to be able to see my website. Yeah, it's different. It's different than that, King. It's a whole nother concept of selling. But the interesting thing is you're a salesperson. I do sales on commission. I sell clothing, commission sales. I learned how to be a salesperson. We're all salespeople generally anyway. But we have to sell ourselves to our mate when we first meet them, so we're all salespeople. And if you're a salesperson, then you might actually find this easy, right? You might find this easy for you to do. It's just that it's a different mindset. You kind of have to wrap your mind around something different. And partially, I'm highly educated. I have several degrees, and a doctorate degree. I'm not saying that to be egotistical or anything, but I think that sometimes I make things too difficult. I try to understand too much when it's actually simple. But I'm with you. I didn't understand it when I first started. And so it's complicated. And that's why I come on and do lives on a regular basis to help people understand. So let me get into my topic from tonight. You can go there if you want more information, and then send me an email with your questions, because I'm not sending messages out here, because that's one of the beauties of this system actually, is that you don't, just going to flip the camera. Not flip the camera. I didn't want to do that. Just mirror the camera. Here. So you can read that, wealthbuildermastery.com. And I'm going to be writing on my board to explain things to you. So is that, what was I saying? That you don't have to call people. You don't have to talk to people. You know what? I think in the beginning I did talk to people because I was talking to a lot of my friends, and it was like, I'll just get on the call and we'll talk. But for the most part, I don't talk to people until they've looked at my website, until they've watched the video from my mentor, until they've maybe been on a webinar to understand what we have here. So you get a little bit more educated. Let me move this so that thing's not over my face. So you have to have some education before you can really ask the questions that you need to ask. Why sell an idea versus the product? Because it's not an idea, it's education. It's educational tools that allow you to master marketing online. And the product, so you sell a product that you have to deliver. You have a product that might break down. You sell a product that you have to guarantee. You have to product that you have to stock inventory on. So to have an idea and an educational materials, it's like going to college these days. And I would say half of the students' college education is done online. Even as little kids are doing online education. And we know this from COVID too, when people went home and they studied online. So think of it as you're taking a course in online marketing. Talking you into paying for it. I don't understand. I don't know. So we have 4 different programs. There's 100, 300, 600, and 900, but that's all I ever have to invest in my business. I invest an extra $39 for the website that was done for me. I didn't have to build it. I get a free automation system with 30 pre-built emails in it. I don't have to invest any more. I don't have to invest any more. For example, my mentor, who has earned over $6 million in 2.5 years, it's probably more than that now because I haven't heard her figures recently, but all she ever invested was her initial investment. And then, like, what doesn't make sense about that to you? Thank Well, you have to want to win. You have to want to work. It doesn't happen without working. It doesn't happen without being consistent, without applying yourself. You know, it's not an easy quick fix. It's not an easy quick fix. So I'm going to stop chatting with you for now, King, because I want to explain to the other people that are here these 5 steps that you need to have this online successful business, because I want to give back. I want to educate you. I want to give you a little information about digital marketing and how it works. Okay. So I'm going to be talking to you about those 5 steps. And the first, and then I'm also, if I have time, I'm going to show you how it works to go into the system and what happens when you go to the website, and show you some wins, etc. But first, let's get into the educational part of this. So one thing that you want is you want to have a program, product, or service that is in high demand. That's your first number 1 thing in these 5 steps. You have to have a program, product, or service. I'm just going to call it, I'm going to call it a program. It could be a product or a service that is in high demand. So I'm going to put an arrow up. It's in high demand. People want it. Why do I say this high demand? So during this, people want to work from home. People want to have a business where it works 24/7, where they wake up with more income in their account. So people want this product. Now, one way that I can tell you it's in high demand is when I joined 18 months ago, the Legacy Builder program, there was 1,500 people in our community, which our mentor, Michelle, started in an outside app. 1,500 people. Today, there's over 53,000 people. Now, all of those people have bought this program, but they're also using this program to change their lives. to free up their life, to spend more time with their family, to be able to go on vacations when they want to go on vacations, to potentially leave their job, to be able to build a retirement fund. So there is, and what I said to myself in the beginning was, I got to the point where I didn't care if it didn't work, because I needed to take a chance. I needed to try something different. I wanted it to work, but I didn't know if it would work. So I was willing to lose the investment that I made. I was willing to lose the investment I made. But I don't know, I've like 20 times the investment, or I don't know, I haven't figured out the stats for that. But I'll give you some examples of other people. My current mentor within the community has done 400K in 16 months. We have multiple people that have done over 100K, but it doesn't happen to everybody. There's people that don't continue. There's people I've introduced to this that didn't continue. And it breaks my heart they didn't continue, because they really wanted a solution. But for whatever reason, it didn't fit, it didn't work for them. So there's people that do invest and then they don't get the reward for that. But that's true in life for everything, right? So the number one thing that you want is a program, product, or service that's in high demand. That's in high demand. And digital marketing is the way of the future. Something that every business person needs to know is how to market themselves online digitally. And the beauty of digital marketing is that we get the master resale rights. Now, I didn't know what that was when I first started either. So if you don't know what it is, it's fine. Master resale rights means you get to own what you have. You own it. And so you get 100% profit when you sell it to someone else. And then they get the master resale rights to sell it. There is nobody, like in your other example, nobody that's earning any. I haven't earned anything from anyone that I've introduced to this. My person that introduced me to this, she only earned what the initial investment. That's it, nothing more. My $1 million mentor has never earned a cent from me. So it is not a multi-level marketing. It is not, it's just a legit business where you get the master resale rights to resell a program, product, and service for 100% profit. And who doesn't want 100% profit versus what I'm doing right now at the retail store when I'm selling clothing? I'm getting less, 7.25% of everything I sell, 2.5%. I have to sell a lot to earn a decent wage. And I get more than most people because I sell a lot. So most people get less than what I'm earning in a percent. So 100% profit is ridiculously nice. So you want to have a program, product, or service that's in high demand. That's number one. What's number two? Number two is the beauty of this business. You want to have something that runs automatically. I'm just going to put auto for short. Automatically runs. That's your business. It automatically runs. Why is that so important? It's so important because when your business is running 24/7, that means that people all over the world can see your business. When you have people watching your videos in the middle of the night, people coming into your funnel system, shall we call it, your email, they're getting emails. So somebody signs into my email today, maybe they have to think about it for a while. They're watching the videos, and maybe on day 7 that they get an email from me, they're interested. So then maybe they send me a question and they have a question about this, that, the other thing. So they take their own time. They do it in their own time. I do find mostly that people that are really interested usually make a decision within a couple days. So the people that take longer, usually don't end up signing up. There's certain types, we have like 4 different types of people, and so some people take longer than others, but I find that most of the people that have the most success make decisions quickly. And if you've ever read Napoleon Hill's book, Think and Grow Rich, you know that he found that the most successful people in the world, they know what they want and they know if it fits, and they make decisions quickly, and they very rarely change those decisions. So Think and Grow Rich is an excellent book to read if you haven't read it, by Napoleon Hill. So you want to have this automated system. Now, in our system, we actually give you for free a system that runs automatically 24/7, the email system. So it's going to send emails out every single day to your people that come into your emails. And by the way, your email is the only thing in your business that you own. I basically come on this channel and I don't own this channel. I have to stay within the rules and regulations of this channel. I have to speak a certain way so that they don't stop me from speaking a certain way. And I have to follow their rules. Any social media channels that I'm on, I have to follow their rules. But once you come into my email, people that are on my email list, that's my business. So once you get them in your email list, you have 30 emails that we give you that go out, and they go out every single day for 30 days. It allows people to relax and to just make a decision, educate themselves, and relax, and make that they're making the best decision for themselves in their own time frame. I don't have to go after people. I don't have to bug people. I don't have to call people. I've had 2 situations where I woke up to 900 in my account. I've had 2 situations where I've been at work on a Saturday and 1,200 has come in my account. So it's a really amazing thing, because most of the time people make decisions when I'm doing other things. And so it's really great to be out for a walk and have money in my account. And you get a little bit of a ding on your phone when the money comes into your account. So it's very exciting. So the automation allows you to have this business that runs 24/7. When you're sleeping, when you're eating, when you're out to a movie, whatever you're doing, your business is running. But you only have to spend 2 hours a day doing your business. That's topic for another live, really, is what is our 2-hour workday. But it's basically 3 videos a day, going live if you can, responding to people. We have a system where you can do copy and paste free ads. We give you all the materials you need to do. You come in and you go step by step. You start from the beginning, go step by step. And like me, when I started, I earned back my investment within a week. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just doing what they told me to do, following the blueprint or the system for the success. And you have to think about this, like our mentor's been doing this since September of 2022. So she basically has taught us everything that she's done. We give you her PDF. It's like how she did $1 million in 17 months. We give you all the information that she used in order to have her success. She gives you everything that you need to know, from being just a few steps ahead of you in your process. So make sure that you go and like my page. Is that what we say? Like my page? Follow me. That's what it is. Follow me and go to wealthbuildermastery.com. That's where you'll be able to get the information. You'll get an email from me. Make sure you check your junk or spam, because a lot of times it'll go there first. You have to move it over, and then your emails will start coming in. Then you can respond to the email and ask me any further questions that you have. So I'm going to then tell you what is the 3rd step. So the automation is just really the most brilliant part of it. So the 3rd step is that you have to get discovered, which I kind of jumped ahead in a way. You have to get discovered. And because this is a social media business or a social channel business, you want to get discovered on social media. You want to get discovered. You can also get discovered by doing the copy and paste free ads that we offer you. We give you the places to post the ads. We give you what to say in the ads. We give you the ads themselves, and you copy and paste them. We recommend you put in a YouTube link into there so you can build that channel. We have trainings and everything, you guys, how to monetize on this channel, how to monetize on other channels. So the copy and paste free ads is a way to begin and start getting discovered. Getting discovered is like putting up your sign and saying, I'm in business, Wealth Builder Mastery. I'm Shelly. What is my story? Why did I get started? Saying you're in business so people know that you have something for them. So the discovery is like a 30-minute process of doing the copy and paste free ads. Now, most people will do that for maybe 1 to 3 months when they start this business, and then they might move on to going live, doing the videos. It's kind of a process, but the copy and paste free ads is so easy that most people start that way. It's a really great way to build your email list as well. Let's see. So getting discovered, getting people to know you, getting people to know, like, and trust you. Doing the lives is a whole nother thing that a lot of people are scared to do, but it is something that is really important to build your following and get people to know you. Also, learning how to tell your story, be authentic, tell your story on your videos. And that's why I'm studying with my current mentor within the community, because he's just been really, really successful at telling stories. It's that story, it's like my story, but getting people to know, like, and trust you by how you speak. So, so there's mentorship within the community that's free. I pay extra to mentor with him because I don't know, I just feel really connected with what he's teaching, and it's a month to month, so I can stop doing it anytime I want. But that's an extra expense that I have chosen to do. And because I've been in business before, I know that having business expenses is good. So I'm not sure, King, if you really want to be on here anymore. Doesn't seem like it. And so I'm going to let you go. So the next step 4, is learning how to get people to stop scrolling. Stop scrolling. You know that, I guess, think about your own habits on TikTok. What does it take for you to stop the scroll and watch something or listen to something? Everybody has their things that cause them to stop the scroll, but we have something called hooks, and we call, interesting statements, interesting things that make you stop, open-ended questions. So we have a whole learning tools that help you learn how to get people to stop scrolling and listen to what you have to say, listen to what you have to offer. So this is all training that we do. So let's review so far what we've got in these first 4 of the 5 steps to have a successful online business. Is a program, product, or service that's in high demand. Digital marketing is in the highest demand of all businesses right now. So people want to work at home. People want to leave their jobs. People want to earn extra income for whatever reason they want it for, retirement or later in life, or being, so program, product, or service that's in high demand. Second, something that's automated. That's what I wanted, a passive income, something that runs 24/7 in the background of my life while I'm sleeping, while I'm doing other things. People get emails from me at all hours of the day, depending on when they put their first email in, and then they get to make their decision on their own time. I never have to go out and talk to somebody or reach out or bug people. So this is the best thing about this business. It is just being able to tell people what I have to offer, getting discovered, which is the third step, getting discovered by doing my 3 videos a day, going online, putting up the sign saying I'm in business, wealthbuildermastery.com. I help people learn and earn extra income online. It's a passive income, and it's a learn and earn. It's really a step-by-step blueprint that you learn as you go. You get better and better at your lives. You get better and better at your videos as you go. My mentor that I have right now, really goes through our content that we do, content meaning our videos that we do, and tells us like you could improve by doing this, you could improve by doing that. So you're always analyzing how you can get better at what you do and how you can help people. When I started this business, I really, frankly, just got in it because I wanted extra income. I didn't realize that I would like helping people earn extra income, like helping people change their lives with extra income. I have one lady that I signed into this business that I often see her on TikTok, and I see how improved she's gotten, how good she is gotten. I don't know how much she's earned, but I see that she's successful because I can tell by her videos. I can tell by her lives. I can tell that she is successful at this business. And that's so gratifying to see people that are successful because of me saying something, me opening my mouth, saying, this is something that's worked for me. Maybe it could work for you too. Then number 4 is to stop the scroll, to get people to stop scrolling and listen to you and listen to what is available. And that's because you learn these tools, techniques, you learn how to, we call it hook people in. But because we are such a fast-paced society, if you haven't gotten somebody's attention in 3 seconds, they're off to the other thing. So I'm amazed that people are still watching me here because it's like, I've captured your attention somehow and you're still here. So thank you. So if you have any questions about the first 4 steps, put them in the chat. Let me know if you have questions. Then the 5th step, it seems obvious. Does anybody know what it is? Put it in the chat if you know what it is. But you can't do business without it. You can't do business without it. So it is to get a customer, because without customers, you're not in business, right? So it's to get a customer. And there's a whole process of when you have a customer and how you can service them, how you can coach them, how you can lead them in the right direction so that they're a satisfied, happy customer, that they're started off in the right direction. So I'm so happy when people come in to the business with me and then I'm able to lead them and direct them in certain areas. I'm in my mentors group right now, and it's a smaller group, and I do a class called Confidence on Camera. So I'm helping a few of those people with their confidence on camera, with their camera skills. And it's something that I've just learned and have sort of a skill for naturally. And so then I've put that together to help other people. So if you feel like you need more confidence for camera work, then you're in the right place, because I can help you with that as well. If you feel like you just need more confidence, then I coach people on that as well. So that's the 5 steps to having a successful online business. It doesn't seem that crazy, right? It seems pretty easy. So who here is new to me tonight? Put a 1 in the chat. Who here is new to digital marketing? Put a 2 in the chat. And go to wealthbuildermastery.com. I can see if you go there tonight, and then you can send me an email if you have further questions. We will be having a webinar this week. I'm not sure when it is yet. She hasn't announced it yet. She does a webinar every week, and that's another benefit for us. Our mentor does a webinar for us. She gives us all the information, all the emails. We just put it out to the people on our email list. It's for us, and she's giving us an opportunity to share this from her, listen to testimonials, and build our own businesses. And she's not earning a cent. She gets a website fee, but the website fee is really for a staff that she's had to hire because she's been so successful. So she's had to hire, I think she has 6 or 8 staff, helping to run these 53,000 people. So you have to be careful what you ask for. She started with 1,000 people in a group, and it grew to 53,000 people. And to manage 53,000 people, you gotta, I'm not sure, Marrakesh, why you put my thing in there, but that's my address here. So you gotta be prepared to grow with your business, right? To have those extra people on. Thank you, Marrakesh. You got some sort of #1 glitter badge. Thank you. I'm running out of steam. I worked all day. Let me see. I have another thing I wanted to share with you. Then I'll turn my camera on and share with you some of the insights. So these are some of the benefits that my mentor talked about just a few days ago. It's not an MLM. Nobody's above me. Nobody's below me. Nobody's earning anything off of me. I'm not earning anything off of other people. There's no chasing family or friends. There's no DMing people in the chat. There's no messaging. That's why I don't message people here. It's a one-time investment that you earn 100% profit on everything that you sell, because you get the master resell rights to sell our educational programs, our 4 educational programs, the Launchpad that helps you learn about digital marketing, the passive daily pay blueprint that helps you, which is 300, Launchpad 100, passive daily pay blueprint 300, digital mastery 600, and legacy builder 900. So they all build on each other. They build on each other, and they teach you more and more skills. So when you have more and more skills, then you are rewarded, for the ability to be able to resell the higher end products. So I wanted to be able to resell all of the products. So that's why I started at the 900, to have 4 new income streams for myself. The other benefits is that there's no recruiting, no upline, no talking on the phone, no monthly fees, one-time investment. So that's crazy. So it's really, let's say you wanted the Legacy Builder program. You wanted to learn to build legacy for your family, for yourself, for your retirement. The Legacy Builder program is 900. You have that. You have a $39 fee for the website, which is done for you, built for you. I help people customize it and brand it if you want to do that. Otherwise, it's done for you. You just pop your photo in, you pop your story in, and you're good to go. You have, I lost my train of thought. So the 900, what does it include? So 900, the 39 for the website. You get the free email system with 30 free emails pre-written for you. All you have to do is put your name and your link in them. And then you get access to that community of 53,000 people where you have training every single week, 2 times a week from our $6 million mentor. A couple times a week you have mindset training and other kinds of trainings. I mean, you really have so much training that it's too much. I end up listening to replays, and now I'm training with my other mentor too. So I'm kind of actually more listening to his stuff than her stuff. But in the beginning, I was listening to her stuff every single day. She does a daily video for you, for you to keep you on track. Accountability is one of the biggest things in having your own business, is to be accountable to someone. So having her do a video, post a video where you can be on, thanks for being here on YouTube, where you can be on every day to show up for yourself. I love that. I get to show up for myself every day by watching and listening to the video she does. She does 4 90-day runs in the year, 4 90-day goal setting runs in the year. There's 4 90 days in each year. So she does a new one every 90 days, and she does a video every single day for us. Sometimes they're longer, sometimes they're shorter, but they're every single day without fail. So much that she has to offer for you. So YouTubers, I see there's someone here in YouTube. So sorry, I'm going to flip my screen to show people a little bit on TikTok. If you want to go over to TikTok, it's Shelly Wealth Builder on TikTok. And Shelly, and anyway, otherwise you'll just hear me describing what I'm going to describe. So I just want to describe this, and then I'm going to get off because I can tell my voice is getting tired. So when you go to wealthbuildermastery.com, this is what you'll see. You'll see a photo of myself, and discover how to earn 100% profit online using a proven blueprint. You're going to get the blueprint, the PDF step-by-step freedom formula blueprint with your first email. So that's why you want to go make sure that once you put your email in down here, I should get a little arrow there, email in, that you go, send me the blueprint. You go immediately to your email to check to see if it happened to go to spam or junk, because you wanted to move it over to your regular email, because that's where the blueprint is going to be, this PDF blueprint. And I've redone it, I've branded it, and this is something I help people with. It's extra to do the branding, but I like having stuff branded to my business. So for example, this page is branded to me. I mean, it's my photo shoot, it's my coloring that I have for my coaching business. So this is my business. So that's the first page you'll see. You'll go there and put your email in. Then you will get a video of me welcoming you. You'll get a video of our $6 million mentor talking to you about the program. There will be a link that leads you to this, which is the website. The website that is $39. You guys, I had a coaching business. My coaching website was $3,000 to $5,000 to have it built for me. This was given to me. Then I branded it for my colors, and for me, you can see that's a picture of me there. So I branded it, put myself down there, made it my colors, but you will get it and you don't need to change it. So you get that for $39, this entire beautiful website. You'll be able to put pictures of yourself in there, tell a little bit about your story in here. And then you'll see there's all kinds of testimonials. Go back to these testimonials. This is my mentor I'm studying with right now. Daryl is his name. I love having mentoring with him. So this is our $1 million mentor, Michelle. She's going to take you through information about the program. We will have a webinar this week. So if you're feeling confused, you need to have more information, put your email in wealthbuildermastery.com, and I'll be sending out all the information for the webinar. Right here, this is a clickable link to get access to the legacy program. I can click that and show you what that step is all about. You put your information in. This is for the main legacy builder program. You can see that it's from me because my picture's in there. You have this couple of different ways to do that. And then you can also look at doing Afterpay or some other way. So I didn't want to go there. I want to go here, back. So if you keep scrolling down a little bit, you'll be able to see the other 4 programs. I'll show you here. So you see these 4 programs. This is the 4 programs that we offer. And if you choose to start with a lesser program, all of them have installment plans. So don't worry. They got installment plans. You can get started. Anybody can get started. 100, 300, 600, 900. Each of them has an installment plan. So wherever you're at, you have to remember, though, that if you come in here, you only have the one program to resell. If you come in here, you have two programs to resell. If you come in with Digital Mastery, you can resell all those three programs. If you come in with Legacy Builder program, you can resell all four programs. You remember how I was talking to the other guy earlier? You could think of this, if you're going to use this for another business program or product or service that you have, like coaching service, you can use selling these programs as a practice for your business. You can practice with this before you use the skills that you're learning for promoting something else. These are the other programs. It's just a little ways down where you can look at, and these have these clickable things where you can see if the installment plans would work for you. So you get bonuses, you get access to this digital growth community, which we're going to go to in a second. Like I said, 53,000 members. And then you get a Canva crash course, how to make your make things on Canva. This is the Michelle's How She Did $1 in 17 Months PDF, 30-day market strategy PDF for growth, how to do faceless marketing, how to not go on camera with your face. That's really valuable. I learned that whole system almost a year ago now, but I use it all the time. Usually in my content, you'll see a lot of faceless videos. Well, we call them faceless. Usually it's a video of me, but there's words on top of it and there's music with it. So it's not me talking. It's just a video of me. But sometimes they do a video of the ducks or something like that too. And so you have the time to make the decision. This is another picture of Michelle. This is her main person that she has hired for tech services, and that she has a whole team of people that came in to help Michelle out. Another opportunity to purchase Legacy Builder program. So anybody have any questions, make sure to go to Wealth Builder Mastery there. I'm going to take you for a quick second. First, I'm going to take you to TikTok, to my profile. This is where you'll see me, Wealth Builder Mastery, Shelly Wealth Builder, and then down here is the link, the clickable link that you can, that will also take you to this page where you put in your email. So it's as easy as that. You can see I kind of had a somewhat viral video, 1,027, not that many, but I was excited about that. I have a backup channel that has a video that's kind of going viral too. It's fun to watch it all happen. You never know. Now, this is our community. There's something going online right now. There's a mentoring Zoom. Let's see what it's called. We can go to the class, not the classroom, the calendar. What's it called? Mentoring Zoom, a Q&A. I'll have to go watch the replay of that. I don't know who's doing that. But so in the community, you'll see over here 53.4 thousand people. It keeps growing. 53.4 thousand people. Not many people are online here because they're probably at the training. We have another training happening tomorrow, the Legacy Builder training. That's only for people that are signed up with that Legacy Builder program for 900. Now, I like to go to wins. Well, let me show you this actually. Let me go back. Community. See this day 31? That's the day 31 of 90. That's the daily video is pinned to the top that she does for us. Now, she's also telling us that the next webinar is Wednesday. So I'll be sending information out about that. She sends us the photo. Here's the photo. She sends us emails. 0 to 900 simple system online income in 2 hours a day. She sends us emails, all the emails that we send out to our people. So that's when the next webinar is. You want to make sure to go to wealthbuildermastery.com so you get the link to the Zoom webinar. So Let's go to wins. And then I'm going to get off, have some dinner. Okay, Renee, another 900. Third one in 2 weeks. What does that add up to, guys? 9, 8, 24. Is that right? 2,400 in 2 weeks. Would that make a difference for you? Oh, my live is ending in 4 minutes. I guess they have. Oh, I got to drag the puzzle piece. I never had that before. I guess it's because I'm over an hour. Okay, interesting. All right, then Keely, 1,200 on her live. Holy cow, what a great way to start the week. That means she had a few sales while she was on her live. 900 today while putting makeup on. See, this is what I was telling you guys. People, your business is running 24/7. So when you're doing other things is when you get the, what we call the dings coming into your phone saying you got mail, you got 900, you got 600, and it's very exciting. So 900 while at a business trip. I don't know if we're going to run into hers, but this friend of mine, she was on vacation last week, and I want to say she did like 4,500 on her vacation. She did do videos and stuff on her vacation, but how would you like to do 4,500 while you're on vacation? That'd be pretty amazing. Some people have other kinds of wins, not money wins. So 1,800 before 1. Ashley Cox is one of the winners in the community. She's doing really well. 1,800 while before 1, 900 while on a live, and 900 while laying with my son for a nap. How about that? $600 ding. This is our mentor. I pay cash for my dream home on the lake. 2 years and 9 months ago, I saw a post on Facebook and took action. Because of that post, I started my journey in digital marketing on September 10th, 2022. So she's telling a little bit of her story. Let's look at her pictures. So this is what she was able. I want to read her story because it's so amazing. I was terrified. I hate tech. I'm an introvert. The thought of creating daily videos made my tummy turn, but being in the same place in 6 months gave me the push and drive to change my family's life. My first goal was 54,000. Never in my wildest dreams did I think following a simple system I'd get 6 to 6 figures in 6 months for my first million in 17 months. I've had more videos do bad than convert. It used to take me forever to create a video. My email list grew slow at the start, which I knew would. I hadn't built my brand yet. I stayed consistent no matter what. This is so good to hearing her story. My family and freedom were worth it. I focused on getting better daily and learning how to master these skills. Because I stayed consistent on all days, no matter what, if it was a bad day, great day, or sick day, I shown up and did my 2 hours of income earning activities. Learning digital marketing changed my family's life. Some go to college for 4 years to learn a new skill. I decided to learn my new skill online that has now turned into 6.6 million online in 2 years and 9 months. I'm debt free. I live in paid for my lake home. All because I was willing to learn something new. I was kayaking with my granddaughter this weekend and said I used to see lake home and dream of having a house on a lake, and now we do. She looked at me and said, dreams do come true, Grandma. I responded, yes, and they do if you're willing to learn something new and be consistent. This weekend, while we were playing out at the lake, my automation kicked in. A 900 customer came in. That is the power of what we have here. The system has created 109 six-figure earners. 4 more are so close to 6 figures. 19 self-made millionaires in South Africa. This system works if you are willing to put the work in and grow your skills. Skills will pay the bills. So this is our mentor. So that's her lake home. Huh, nice. Kids on a jet ski, something other kids. her kids just having fun in this lifestyle that she created for them because she had a dream. That's her income. Anyway, isn't that cool? So we didn't know we were going to come upon that win. That was pretty cool. This week, I had a 3,600 week, and it's Friday with a webinar. Paid off 2 credit cards, paid off my computer loan, walked into the grocery store like a queen. 3,600 in a week, that's as much as people, if they're lucky, make in a month. It's pretty awesome. So I love to look at the wins. The money wins are the most exciting for me. She did it. She's talking about another woman in our community, 100,300 since January 1st, 2024. This woman is a senior. I know her. And so that's amazing. Seniors can do it as well. More wins. Oh, this is my friend that did on vacation. 900 wildlife, 4,800 leads. She has a trending video that's starting to convert. 900 came in on my live. Let's see if she talks about being on vacation. I don't think this is the one where she talks about that, but she has some videos going viral too. So anyway, that's a little bit about what it's like to have a digital marketing business and to be in this thriving community that we have. I am going to get off. It's time for me to go have some dinner. Put this back in its holster. I keep forgetting that the guys on YouTube are like, what the heck are you doing? Oh, there's more people on YouTube. I'm sorry, YouTubers. I probably I'm fiddling with my hair and all kinds of stuff when you're just watching me do all that. But you listening to me, hopefully, listening to me chat and share Michelle's story, our mentor's story about winning such a big wins that she has had in her life. Thanks for being here, guys. Let me know where you're coming in from. Say something on Oscar's Health Hub. Thanks for being here, Oscar. Hello. I've had some sales on YouTube just by being here while I did my TikToks to truckers. But it looks like you're in a health kind of business. So I hope that you got some value, even though I don't focus as much on the YouTube screen as I do on the TikTok screen. It's just hard for me to do both, but I figure why not, just give you the verbiage of it. So who's here on TikTok? Let me know. I'm going to get off shortly. I worked all day and then please help me. I don't have any money to start an online business, not even a better phone. Well, Oscar, you got to go to the link and you can see if you're, you can, I don't give handouts. I don't give handouts because it doesn't work. You know what? You have to help yourself. You have to help yourself. We have a $100 program, the Launch Pad. You can see if you can do installments on that, 25 every 2 weeks to get yourself started. You will never win if you get a handout, right? Who here knows that on TikTok? Who here knows that a handout never works? I can tell you, I had a friend get someone the 900 program. The friend, the 2 people I know, one friend bought it for the other friend because she felt bad for her. She felt sorry for her. And she did nothing with it. Drove us crazy. She had a handout, and a handout is not a hand up. Like what my experience is, Oscar, if you go to the description, you'll see the link. Click the link, put your email in, start getting more information, start educating yourself. You have to want it. I'm telling you, okay, let me go back to my story. I was stressed out, struggling, just getting by. I was nauseous that I couldn't pay my bills on time. I didn't know what I was going to do. It was only because I was in so much pain that I was willing to take a leap, take a chance on something different. I was in physical pain, nauseous. It was horrible. And so you're only going to make a change unless you're in enough of pain or you have a big enough desire for something different in your life, for something to change in your life. You're never going to change with a handout. You're never going to change with somebody helping you. You've got to do it for yourself. You've got to do it for yourself. No one else can help you. You've got to learn to do it for yourself. Thanks for the hearts. Thanks for the hearts, Silver Daily Pay. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here with me. I appreciate that because that's tough love, you know. It's like, I don't know if you've been in 12-step programs. I've been in several 12-step programs over my lifetime. You know, and you've gotta, you know, nothing changes until you can dig deep down within yourself and ask yourself, what do I really want? What do I really want? And if you don't have it right now and you want it bad enough, and being in this place where you're willing to do whatever it takes to get there, then Oscar, you're going to sign up. You're going to put your email in there. You're going to start studying. You're going to start watching the videos. You're going to come to the webinar on Wednesday. You're going to watch the replay. You're going to educate yourself. And maybe you don't have the income now, but how many coffees do you get per week? Can you not drink coffee every single day and get $25 to begin the first level program? Well, do your best, Oscar. I wish you all the best of luck, but do your best. So anyway, that was a little bit of a side note for the YouTubers here. Oh, YouTubers, you guys come on. You must like the nighttime. You must like nighttime. I have several of you here. So that will remind me to come on more at night, probably for YouTube. You guys go to, be in my channel. What do they call it? Subscribe to my channel on YouTube. And I have the videos there for you there, and shorts. I do shorts in there for you. All these videos have links to put your email in for the digital marketing program. So I hope to see a lot of you that are coming in tonight to getting information so that you can go to the email, put your email in, and then you'll get this information for the webinar. You know, it took me going to a webinar, and even after I went to my first webinar, I said to my friend, they're excited, but I don't know what they're talking about. They're excited, but I don't know what they're talking about. So you're going to figure it out. If you want it bad enough, you're going to figure it out. If you want it bad enough, you're going to figure it out. Anything that somebody wants bad enough, they're going to figure it out. How many people have phones that can't afford, food on the table? How many people have huge TVs that can't afford food on the table? So you put your money where your priority is, and you're gonna figure it out. I know you'll figure it out. So thanks for being here. I appreciate it, and thanks for being here, YouTube. So we're gonna end our